If you could possess one Infinity Stone, which stone would it be and why? Hey comic book fans! Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about Infinity Wars issue number 1. That's right, fans. And let me just tell you, if you read Infinity Wars Prime, shit really hit the fan there in that issue, didn't it? Really turned the tables here. Now, if you didn't read Infinity Countdown, that's okay. I think if you read Infinity Wars Prime, you should be good to go to read that and read this, and you should be fine. Now, just in case you guys have not read the issue, please read your issue, because there's going to be definitely spoilers to what happened in Infinity Wars Prime and here, okay? So, this book is written by Gerry Duggan. The artwork is done by Mike Deodato Jr., okay? The artwork is very well done in this book. Paneling is exquisite. The detail that goes into the characters are absolutely awesome. If there's a nitpick in this, the colors may be a little bit dark for some people. But this is a darker toned book. And when Deodato Jr. does his artwork, he always has the color a little bit darker. But he tends to do these darker events, just like he did Original Sin, and now he's doing this. So, but nevertheless, the art is very detailed. So, let's talk about this story, okay? If you read Infinity Wars Prime, we wind up getting to see this mystery character that had this sword that winds up slaying Thanos, slices his head off, and he is dead. There is nothing left of him. I don't think he's permanently dead, honestly, because this is comics and it's Thanos. He'll be back one way or another. But we don't know who actually killed him yet, right? And we find out that the character's name is called Requiem. Alright? Big sword, has the Power Stone embedded into the sword, so it gives this person a lot of power. The only thing we know is it looks like a female based off of the body structure of the character, okay? Excuse me. So in the beginning of this issue, we get to see a great conversation with Gamora and Peter Quill, Star-Lord, about how Gamora wants that Soul Stone. She feels like obviously there's a part missing inside of her that's in that Soul Stone, and she begs Quill not to go to that Infinity Watch meeting. And he says, I got no choice. We got to protect these stones. We have to. And so Gamora's like, well, have it your way. And she basically plants a big fat kiss on Peter, and she just takes off. And so we get to see the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy head off to Earth as they're going to have this meeting for the Infinity Watch, okay? The cool thing about this is that it just wasn't them and Doctor Strange. It's everyone that has a stone, okay? There's a lot of villains involved in this because we wind up seeing Turk Bennett. He's the one that has the Mind Stone, and so he gathers a lot of like some of the underground heroes, the street level villains and whatnot. And plus we see like Spot and Sandman in there, and so just to get his back, you get to see other heroes in there like Iron Lad. You get to see Adam Warlock, so everybody else, and they come together to have this Infinity Watch meeting. It's a big meeting in order to tell everyone that these stones need to be in certain places. They need to be in different areas, and we should not know the locations of them to keep them separate from Thanos. Of course, Black Widow is missing, and she's the one that's in control of the, which one is it? The Space Stone. But Strange says, you know what, she's there. And they find out. There's great humor in this very serious book with Bullseye. He's hilarious in this book. There's one comment that just has me cracking up in this book about him, Groot, and Rocket Raccoon. It was just hilarious about Rocket carrying guns and he's living in a tree. It's just so funny. So as this meeting is going on, we wind up seeing that Requiem coming down from the galaxy, from space or whatever it is, and just sits there and winds up throwing Thanos onto the ground. There winds up becoming this big battle that happens between everyone because they felt like it's a trap. And the next thing you wind up finding out in this whole issue is that that this Requiem character is none other than Gamora, and she puts a sword through his chest. And as of right now, it looks like he's dead. Obviously he's not going to stay dead, but it was a very, very interesting issue, a great cliffhanger, and you could see the agony actually on Gamora's face doing what she has to do in order to further her mission to get that Soul Stone back, okay? And it looks like she's going to want to possess those other Infinity Gems, I think, or stones. So really interesting issue, and I really, really liked it. The part of the story that I wasn't keen on was the whole Loki story. That just seemed like a whole different thing, and I wasn't as into it. But the rest of the story was great. And I love the artwork. I love the cliffhanger here. And I love the emotion in this book as well. And so it's got me very curious on how Thanos might come back, or what this battle is going to be about. Is it going to go outside the Guardians of the Galaxy? All kinds of stuff like that. So at the end of the day, I gotta give this book a 4.25 out of 5 stars. Couldn't get it any higher than that just because of the Loki parts. Again, I don't know what's going on that's going to involve that whole story there. But this was very interesting, and I can't believe Gamora is on this path. In a way, she has a different objective, but following her father by trying to possess these stones just for her greediness. So, quite interesting there. So, guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of Infinity Wars issue 1. Were you a fan? Not a fan? Do you like the direction this story is going? How do you feel about Gamora slicing her dad up? And fans, as always, thank you so much for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And fans, until our next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.